Hi Hans, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Miss Holidays, and I'm here to fill you in on the latest Drag Race episode. Yes. But before we get into that, I want to introduce you to a new member of the family. Oops. This is Rainbow from lovely Daft Boy. Daft Boy. It is my pride flag. I was going to go to a local pride this year, but obviously it's got cancelled. But I just wanted to say that you can still celebrate Pride. You can maybe hold some Pride quizzes. You can donate to a local LGBTQ plus charity. You can put a Pride flag out your window. There are still loads of ways to celebrate Pride if you can't get to a local Pride event this year. Okay, so now we're going to jump into my red hot opinions and review of All Stars 5 episode 4. I do have a lot of opinions, and do remember this is just my opinions. And if you don't like it, go and watch some other video and leave me alone, because let's just get into it. So I'm still bitter at Mariah going out. She did not deserve to go out. She is too stunning to go out. Just like this fan from Daft Boy. But she was too stunning to go out. The judging was unfair, and the judging was unfair in this episode too, and we will get to that later on in the video. So then they all come back into the workroom, and Shay finds out that Alexis and Mayhem actually voted for her to go home. Shay is not impressed. She's like, what? You voted for me? Go no! And Shay is not going to forget this. She's like, no, girl. And obviously they count the votes, and there's 5 for Mariah, 2 for Shay, and 1 for India, which I am so angry about. Why? I'm not saying I don't like India, or I don't like India. So why didn't they just all vote for her? Say, eyes watering. Oopsie, don't smack it. I just need to go and fix that, because I think I smudged it. Look, sorry for the confusing, but I will be back. Okay, darling, fixed. And so Shay is not going to forget what Alexis and Mayhem did. They voted for her to go home. And then they all leave the workroom and come back in for a new day in the workroom. And they read Mariah's message, and it says, thank you for making this a great experience, aka Balenciaga, aka Paris, aka Bottom. Why did she have to go out? Why did they have to vote for her? Well, why? But anyway, they laugh at her message, and Alexis says that to Jujubee, because obviously Jujubee won the challenge last week, that all the people that have been in the top, they've actually ended up in the bottom. Oh my god, guys, I need to be more. So I just need bigger spotlights, you know, like the little lamp and a light with. I need a bigger spotlight. I'm gonna ask my mum for my half birthday, which is coming up in 10 days. So if you want to get me a present, talk to my mum, you know, because I do like presents. I need a bigger spotlight. Oh my god, we need to get back to this review, girl, otherwise it's never going to get done. Right, so Alexis obviously says to Jujubee about the curse of winning, and then Rue's video message comes up, and Rue comes in one of her best suits, because it is better. It's not like all these bright, bold colours with nothing to do in the world. It actually looks good, and then Rue reveals the maxi challenge is to create SheMZ Gossip Show Girl. Now, what is SheMZ? I don't understand these American programs, and I don't think the Queens understood either, because I feel like there was definitely a 3-second delay from Rue saying it to them laughing. So I don't think they understood it either. So we don't know what that is in the UK. So they picked the teams. It seems very shady. This seems very, very produced. So it is Mayhem and India in the bottom. Now, I'm not trying to be shady to Mayhem or India, but I'd say they're like the not unpopular queens in the season, but they're like least popular compared to say Cracker and everyone. And so they put them together because I feel like they want the most popular queens in the final, and they're like, well, they're not the biggest favourites, so we're gonna put them together. Hopefully, they're gonna be in the bottom because those two are the strongest competitors in the competition, and so they decided to throw them together. It was very, very shady. I feel like we might not think it was as shady if the whole beginning of the season hadn't been produced as well. So it's just kind of like we need to give these All-Stars a fair chance, and the producers are giving the All-Stars a fair chance. Anyway, the next team is Blair, Cracker and Juju, and I think this is a pretty strong team. You know, they're strong competitors. They're going for the win, and so there wasn't really a chance that they were going to end up in the bottom. And next was Shay and Alexis. They just wanted to cause drama because obviously Shay and Alexis voted for Shay to go home. They just wanted to cause some drama, and so that's why they put them together. And yeah, so it was a little bit shady, girl. Right. So then they all split off and they started talking about what tasks they've been given. So Mayhem and India have been given a shoplifter and the shopkeeper, and Shay and Alexis have been given fake housewives, and Blair, Juju and Cracker have been given a scandal with university. And so they're talking about their tasks, and Mayhem says it's right up her avenue, or she said alley, but I like to say avenue because it is the correct way of saying it. And then India, because India is playing a shoplifter, she actually reveals when she started off in drag that she stole 3 dresses. She got to go to court, and I don't know if it was funny or not. I didn't really laugh at it. I don't know if it was meant to be funny. But anyway, she was shoplifting, she stole 3 dresses, and she had to go to court. So this is right up her avenue. I also need a necklace, you know. That's also on my half birthday list. So yeah, it's right up her avenue, and Mayhem says she wants to prove herself to the judges, and they're talking. They seem to be getting on well as a team, you know. They're getting along, they have some chemistry, you know. It's all good. Shay and Alexis are the Real Housewives. They say, obviously they were going to be shading each other because they're the Real Housewives, and they had some tea back over there. So they're going to be the Real Housewives, the fake housewives, and they're going to be eating with each other, eating with the enemy. It sounds kind of good. And they say their characters are definitely almost a bit like their real life personalities, and yeah. So Cracker, then we get onto Cracker and Blair and Juju, and Cracker thinks Blair is plotting against her, and Juju is stuck in the middle of these 2 bits of white bread, and they go on, blah, 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 blah. It's all very boring. It's all very, it's already get to the point. It's already, So I'm just going to skip the whole drama because it's not really drama. It's just, I don't even remember it. And I watched the episode 10 minutes ago. But, it was just a bit boring. And like Juju said, hurry up already. And then Cracker wants to get to the challenge when Cracker is the one holding everybody up, so I don't know why she's speaking. And then it gets to suddenly they're all dressed as horrible boys, and I'm like, what? And apparently it's because they're all bros and they're on TMZ, and on TMZ they're all bros and they have to give stories to the main bro, which is Kresley Carson. And it's all a bit weird, like, it's just, why did they need to do this? Like, they were all like, yeah, bro, oh, yeah, woo! I could be a butch guy. But it's just all weird. I don't like it. It's all weird, but then they actually get to the proper drag, not boy drag. Oh, also, Rue got them doing boy drag, and I know I don't like Alaska, and I really don't like Alaska. But Rue told Alaska boy drag was an actual drag, and so why is Rue on a drag show getting them to dress up as boys? Like, what? Oh my god. This season is just full of mysteries, full of producers, full of craziness. Alright, then we get onto the actual, like, stories, and the actual stories. Well, the first story is Alexis and Shay of Ross as the cameraman, and they're eating dinner. They're quite good. They're just like the Real Housewives. Like, I don't know why they said about Alexis talking over Shay. Like, it's not meant to be perfect. And like, the Real Housewives is a reality TV show. They do speak over each other. So I don't see a problem with Alexis talking over Shay. She might have done it a little bit too much because it happened quite often. But I don't really see a problem with it. I thought they were really good. You know, on Shay's wig. Oh, I don't have a wig on. We'll use the ponytail, guys. Shay's wig. That was really funny, and the whole cushion thing, and everything. That was Oh, and by the way, Marsha is still with us. It's still too hot to put her on. But anyway, they were really good. I really liked it. Shay's pillow, Alexis's pillow. Alexis put food in her bra after the food baby. It was all very funny. It was all very good, and I think Shay did better than safe. I don't know. Maybe Shay should have been safe. I don't know, but they were all really good this episode, and so none of them should have gone home apart from maybe. Alexis pulls Shay's wig off, and it's just like the Real Housewives. Like I said, it's just like the Real Housewives. I've watched the Real Housewives. They get into so fights. They throw wine at each other. Shangela and Mimi. They're just always getting into stupid fights over men. And this is the Real Housewives. You know, the real fake housewives. So next it's Jujubee, Blair, and Cracker. And Miss Cracker is a drag you fixer, and drag you is the next drag superstar college of thingy-majiggy. Darling. And Jujubee and Blair just got out of jail. So when they start, the story isn't very clear, but it sort of all the parts start making sense. But I liked it. Like Miss Cracker, like looking. That was really funny. And then Blair and Jujubee coming out of the bush. But Blair, I think Blair should have been in the bottom because she is just crying. She sounds like Pheromone. No offense, Pheromone, if you're watching this, or you probably aren't, but you know. She sounds like Pheromone. She's crying like a 6-year-old. She's meant to be obnoxious, and I feel like that's not obnoxious. Like, how dare you put us in jail, Cracker? I thought that wasn't obnoxious. I'm a 10-year-old girl, so I don't really know what obnoxious means, but it's like a bit snobby and a bit over everything. And she's just crying. Like, that doesn't really read obnoxious to me. So I don't really like Blair's character. Jujubee, super hype is Cracker to get into drag you. This was really good, and Jujubee definitely had valleys. It was really, really good. Cracker was really, really good, and there were some good points in Blair's performance, like when she went, "Oh, this is great, keep going." So there were some good points, but it was just it was flatlining for me. It wasn't great. It wasn't like amazing. I didn't go, "Oh wow, she's amazing. She's just so great." Why wasn't she in the top? No, she deserved to be in the bottom. Like, it just wasn't that great. All right, so it was really funny, and then they all slap each other. That was funny. I did like that group. It wasn't outstanding. It was amazing. I didn't think it was as good as Shay and Alexis. I think Leia maybe brought them down a little bit, but it was quite good. So next up was India and Mayhem. They did good. India had been shoplifting. She looked really good with her all her coats and her big breast, and she looked really good. And all her shopping bags, she definitely looked like a shoplifter. Clavicle realness. Oh my god, I just realised I'm like in with the runway category. I was like, come on, Camo Couture, and I have Camo Couture on. That deserves a crack as a fan. Yes, Death Boy, yes, Rainbow, come on, Pratt. I love this fan. You know, all this money, I wish all this money was mine. If you want to tip me, go to Venmo.com, because I want this money to be mine. Anyway, anyway, yeah, it was good. Mayhem was the shop manager. I wouldn't say she looked like a shop manager. Like, I feel like she could have come out in like not that, because I don't think it was shop managery enough. But she's good. She delivered the performance. Maybe it wasn't the best performance like of the night, but it was a good performance. Actually, I think it was a really good performance. Actually, I really liked Mayhem after this episode. They were quite funny. India stole a vase and it came out of her pants. She's addicted to licking. I don't know how the licking sort of like played into the scene. It was just a bit, you know, weird. Like licking a donut, like how does that come into shoplifting? I feel like the licking diverted the scene to what the scene was meant to be. The licking just didn't like the licking wasn't there. I didn't like it, guys. I didn't like the licking. Oh, but that donut did look delicious. Like me. I'm an environmentalist. I'm a model. I'm a model. I'm a model. I'm a model. Oopsie. Yes. But it was like the licking. It doesn't like do anything for me. It was very strange, and then apparently Mayhem's addicted to licking too. It was really weird. It was quite funny, but there was definitely too much licking. Period. American there. You know, see, I'm good at my languages. I can also speak a little bit of French too. Oui. Oui. Mademoiselle. Bonjour. Ça va mal. Alright, that's my French. But there's definitely too much licking going on. Like, what? Too much licking! Too much licking. Alright, so then it is elimination day. And they go to the mirror, and it is very emotional, a mirror. Blair was arrested for drink driving. And so is Mayhem. She talks about how horrible the police are in America. Never ever drink drive unless until all young kids out there don't drink drive. I'm a very mature young adult. Don't know if you are, but like, don't drink drive. If you do have a problem with drinking, it's best to seek help. But it was very sad. It was very emotional what Mayhem told us. But I'm glad she's got over her problem now and that she's healthy. But it was it was very emotional. But if you go to the club, girls, you get a taxi home. You don't drive. You don't drive. Alright, so then we get to the runways. Bruce Gan. I think I think I need to speak to the designer. You know. I think I need to speak to the designer because girl, trash bag on one arm, graffiti in the middle, trash bag on this arm, roller skater hair. Girl, I need to speak to the designer because this isn't sickening. You know, it is not sickening, and it's not camo couture route. So you in the bottom too. You in the bottom too. You in the bottom too. Root is in the bottom two for me, Christina. What, Martha? It wasn't good, you know. It wasn't great, you know. Next for the category is come on, camo couture. Yeah, up first is GGB. It's quite good. It's a camo dress. It's a cape red wig. It was good. I mean, it was pretty. It wasn't like outstanding like Cracker. I was sort of basic. Let me get close. It was sort of basic, you know. It wasn't like outstanding. It wasn't like amazing. Jelly. It wasn't like amazing. It was kind of basic. Like, she looked beautiful though. Like that hair, amazing. The purse, amazing. The shoes, amazing. The dress, great. It just wasn't outstanding. It wasn't like anything extra. Like, oh, go, shit, extra. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we continue, just to let you know, I will also be doing a review for Canada's Drag Race, which actually comes out tomorrow for here in England, and for you guys over in America, it comes out tonight. I'm really excited for it. Really excited to review it too, because obviously it's going to be not totally different to Drag Race, but it's going to be different. It's going to be like, I hope it's going to be better than this season of Drag Race. Because if we have two produced seasons, no, I'm not having it. But anyway, Cracker then. So next up we had Cracker's look. It was amazing. The ponytail was amazing. It was sickening. I loved it. Amazing. Done. Like, I loved it. Ponytail brought the whole look together. Amazing. Sickening. Lovely. Yes! So next up was Blair. She had butterflies. It wasn't that camo. Those cream shoes, oh my god, they were a scandalo. They were definitely a scandalo. They were terrible, darling. Terrible. They were literally terrible. I'm not going to talk about the shoes anymore. The trousers, they were camo, but the top, it wasn't that great. Like, the butterflies were pretty, she looked pretty. But those things, they looked like they were going to snap off at any minute, you know. Next up was Shay. She did blue camo, 60s hair watering can. Amazing. There's a little knicker splash. Really cute. Amazing. Sickening. Loved it. I love you. Oh my god, amazing. Sickening. Oh my god, amazing. Sickening. Oh my god. I love it. It was just a really good and really amazing. I loved it. Done. It was really good. It was sickening. I'm sickening. Don't lie to me. I'm sickening. That was not. Oh, child, that was bad. Right, rainbow is okay, but it was not a scandal. Next up was Alexa. She did white camo. It looked really, really good. She was going for the hunter sort of thing. It was really good, really amazing. It looked amazing. Loved it. Next up was Mayhem. It was camo. Barbie looks great. She has a nice bum. Like, it was a little bit simple. Like, it was definitely simple, but I really liked it. It was amazing. She definitely looked like Black Barbie going into combat. I want Mayhem as my Barbie girl. She looked sickening, amazing. I loved it. I loved it. Like, it might have been simple, but it was amazing still. It was amazing. Alright, so next up was India. It was okay. It wasn't great. Her hair looks like she's finally got that shower working from last week. I didn't really like it that much. You know, it just wasn't wowing me. I'm not gonna speak anymore about hers because it just, that slick back hair. It's, why would you wear that hair with anything? Oh my god, that hair. Bet she shoplifted that hair. She was like, what can I shoplift that I don't really like? This hair. That's what she shoplifted, girl. So then we get to the judges' critiques. Blair and Shay are safe. Juju, she got good critiques. They're like, yes, girl, you worked it. You're so funny, girl. You were amazing. You were sickening. So yeah, I did agree with those critiques. They were good. Then it was a cracker. She was told that she did really well. She was really funny, you know. It was good. I did think that Cracker's critiques, they were good. I agreed with them definitely. Alexis, they loved her runway, but she spoke over Shay. But that's what the Real Housewives do. So I did not agree with that. Like, no, girl, like that was, no. They should not have said that. That's what the Real Housewives do, go. They do speak over each other. They do get into arguments, girl. They do that, girl. They do that, girl. So next up was Mayhem. They were really negative. They weren't quite negative notes. They were really negative. Go. Michelle said that she had an attitude. Go, no, go. She needs to have an attitude. It's so produced. It is really produced. Like, they're not giving them a fair playing field like Mariah. Like, she was amazing in that challenge, and they just shut it out, girl. They're like, no, girl, you're like, we want the really popular ones in the top. Like, no, girl, you're going home. Like, go, what? Go, what? Go, what? Like, what the clock is happening? Go, what is happening? Like, why would they say that to Mayhem? I'm glad she had an attitude, girl. You have to have attitude to be a drag queen, girl. I'm missing my spotlight, girl. But you have to have attitude to be a drag queen. You can't be a drag queen and be like, yeah. Skipping along. Crystal's a drag queen, but Crystal doesn't. Crystal is a little bit like, Crystal methods. I'm phenomenal. I'm so happy. I'm not saying that she's not a drag queen. She just doesn't have attitude, but I'm glad Mayhem has attitude. I mean, Crystal does have attitude. Actually, she has a nice, pretty attitude. Mayhem has a no attitude, and I like that. That's my kind of attitude. As you can tell by my eyeshadow, all of Edward's part. Order it off. I don't know where. Go probably eBay. It looked really good. Mayhem's outfit. She good. You should stand up for yourself, girl. You should stand up for yourself, girl. I really did like Mayhem's look. And then India, they were quite negative. The judges. What's this? What is this word? What is this word? What is this word? Obnos judges want her. What? Anyway, the Obnos judges, they're quite negative. Obnos judges, they like want her and Mayhem in the bottom. Obnos. Is that a real word? I'm just gonna get like online dictionary up really quick. Right, here we go. We're getting online dictionary up. Online dictionary. Right, here we go. Right, let's search. Let's search up. It is OBNOUS. No definition for this word. No definition for this word. See, I don't know why that word was made up because that's not a real word. But anyway, they were quite negative. There's Obnios judges were quite negative. So Cracker wins the challenge. Meme and India in the bottom, and then obviously Shay and Alexis and Gigi are safe. The other girls, when they get back, they asked the prize at Mayhem. They thought Mayhem and India did well, you know. India thought she did well. And then Cracker explained she won and she talks to both of them on the sofa. India feels that she did better than Mayhem. Here she is shading Mayhem like, go, why? But then they all go off to vote. And they go off to vote. And then the lip sync assassin is revealed. And this is Morgan McMichael. Yes, I'm so happy. I love Morgan McMichael. She is amazing. She looks stunning. Cracker, her looks like they've done a makeover. It is amazing. But we do know what's going to happen because obviously Mayhem and Morgan are best friends. And so we know that Mayhem is going home. And that is just unfair, you know, really unfair. Oh god. I've got some more notes scribbled out. But anyway, they were lip synced to Where Have You Been by Rihanna. Morgan is very funny. Cracker does well, but Morgan does way better. However, it's a double win. Go why? Like Cracker just rolled over on the stage. Morgan was giving some capeography. It looked amazing. Morgan was so sad to send her best friend home, Mayhem. Yeah, Morgan has Mayhem's lipstick. It was really upsetting to watch because they're best friends, and Cracker also sends Mayhem home because it is a double win. And India is safe. And now, I don't know why it was a double win. I don't think it deserved to be a double win, but hey ho. And it was very emotional to definitely watch Mayhem and Morgan together. But they did have a lovely moment in Untucked. So if you haven't watched Untucked, go and watch Untucked. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Sorry for some distractions, like the Obnius and the spotlight. Remember, if you want to give me a birthday present, just get in touch with my mum because, well, a hot birthday present because you know I do love presents. But don't worry about it. It's my mum's birthday. It's my half birthday. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe. I love you. I love you. I love you. Done. Okay. Bye.